What's up, y'all? It's Alexiana. Welcome back to my channel. Now, today's video, judging by the title, I'm going to be telling y'all about the time I had did it with a Caucasian man. I'm not going to say W-H-I-T-E because, you know, ain't nobody trying to get demonetized on here. But besides all that, I'm going to be telling y'all about the time I did it with a Caucasian man. Now, if you've been watching this for a while, so out there, if you know me in real life, you know I'm far from racist. I'm not racist. I love everybody of all colors and stuff like that. I'll date a man no matter if he's black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, Hispanic, whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, it's all about what you got to bring to the table, and it's all about how you treat me and whatnot. So yeah, I was on this website called Grindr, and if you don't know what Grindr is, I've explained it millions of times on this channel. It's a gay dating app for men. And I remember this faceless profile, meaning it's a profile that had no face picture. It had hit me up and stuff like that. And you know, we was chatting back and forth, and I asked him to send me a picture of his face. And girl, he was fine as hell. He was fine, honey. And then we was chatting back and forth and stuff like that. He told me his name. We're gonna call him Jake. We're gonna call him Jake. And he sent me a picture of his package, and hunty, to be a Caucasian man, like, but it was packing between them thighs, if you know what I mean, hunty. Like, he was packing now. And, you know, we chat back and forth. We exchanged numbers and stuff like that. And it came time for us to meet up and stuff like that. And I remember I hopped in my car. He had told me to meet him at the Walmart in Tifton, Georgia. And I remember I had drove to the Walmart in Tifton, Georgia, because I think he said he was coming from Americus, I think. Or it could have been Valdosta. Well, either or, Americans or Valdosta, one of the two. He was coming from either or and stuff like that. And he told me to meet him at the Super Center Walmart in Tifton, Georgia. So I remember I had drove to the Super Center Walmart and stuff. I had waited in the parking lot and stuff like that. And I told him which car I was driving and stuff like that. And I remember I had seen this. Let me describe it, honey. I remember I seen this tall, tan, tatted up fellow with shades on and a hat on with, like, I think a black tank top and some ripped blue jeans and flip-flops coming toward me. And I was like, oh, in my head, because you think he was Spanish because he was tan, tatted up, had his shades on and shit like that. Like, you think he was like Mexican or some shit. Like, he was fine as hell. He was coming toward my car and stuff. He had like a red suitcase. He wasn't moving in or anything. He just had like a red suitcase with him for some reason and stuff like that. And I remember I told him who I was and stuff like that. I told him my real name, and he introduced himself. He told me his name is Jake and stuff like that. And you know, he had put his suitcase in the back of my car and stuff like that. And you know, he got into my car and stuff like that, and you know, we had drove back to my place and stuff like that. And on the way, you know, we were chatting up and stuff like that, and you know, he told me about himself, how he makes money and all the kind of other stuff. He said at the time now, I don't know about now, but at the time he said, you know, he was kind of struggling to find work and stuff. He said at the time he had said he made his money by playing games online and getting cash for it and stuff like that. So we went back to my place. We chilled for a little bit. We had watched TV and stuff like that. And it came time for us to do the do. And girl, he whipped it out. And like I said, buddy was packing, buddy. Buddy was packing, bro. He had wood in between them thighs, hunty. And you know, I got to give them the sloppy and whatnot. And obviously it felt good because, not a 2-mile horn, but that's one of my specialties. So anyways, yeah, like I gave him the sloppy and whatnot, and it came time for us to do the do. And girl, when we got to doing the do, hunty, what I tell you, I was gonna say it like this. That was not a white man, because the way he put it down on me, child. He had me shouting from the mountaintops. Like, bitch, you think I was Mariah Carey the damn singing booth? Like, woo! Like, you think I was Mariah Carey the damn singing booth or some shit, girl. Like, I remember, like, you know, he had me turned over and stuff like that. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm telling y'all this shit. He had me turned over and stuff like that. I had my legs up in the air and stuff like that. And you know, he was hitting it real good, girl. And one thing that turns me on about guys when they do it like that and stuff, I love how they just look at me in my eyes with that confident look like, yeah, I'm tearing this shit up. Like, they just look at me in my eyes and stuff with that confident look. That turned me on, honey. I was looking him in his face while he was doing it and stuff like that. And that shit was so good. He had me saying his name. I was like, oh, Jake. Like, oh, that shit was so good, girl. Like I said, he was looking at me in my eyes with that confident look, honey. And then he pulled out, he nutted on my stomach and whatnot. And that was that. Like, that was not a white man. Let me tell you that. Because he tore that shit up, honey. Let me just say that. He tore that shit up, honey. He tore it up, baby. So, yeah, after that, you know, we chilled. I made him some lunch and stuff like that. I think I had DiGiorno's pizza at the time, and I had warmed that pizza up, and we both had ate it and stuff like that. You know, we chilled and watched TV. And he spent the night at my house and stuff like that. And then the next day, he had left, and that was that. I haven't heard from him since. But I'm not going to forget him, honey, because there was one Caucasian man that put it down on this bitch right here. I wish I still kept his number because he put that shit down, honey. Let me tell you that. He put it down up in this punani, honey. So yeah, that's just about it for this video. Like always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to insert my social media handles over here as well in the description box down below. So feel free to add and follow me on those. Also, don't forget to turn on post notifications because if you don't, what's the point? Anyways, peace out.